It's a zoo. Christmas trees are now food and toys for animals.
These trees right now, they'll probably be fully naked by the end of today.
They are. Goats and sheep want seconds and thirds. We're at Plumpton Park Zoo on the Northeast Creek where the Christmas trees are going to the animals. Stripped of the decorations, what lit up homes for the holidays are now in cages. 5-month-old cougar Nikolai gets his first tree, and it's a treat.
I think he really enjoys the new smell because pine trees have a very unique smell. So that's something new to him. So he really liked that. If you saw, he was kind of rubbing on it at some points. And it's also just a new toy for him to kind of like play with and rip apart.
He's young enough for zookeepers to go in, but soon he will move to a different cage that allows some separation.
This is a form of enrichment. It's not something they get all the time. Some of the animals can play with the trees. Some of the animals will actually eat the trees.
Plumpton Park Zoo Director Cheryl Lacovera showed Bay Bulletin the donations that have piled up. Boy Scouts have collected them locally, and a big donation came in from Lowe's and Bel Air of their unsold trees.
Anytime when you're dealing with animals, you're always worried about nature. Nature extends much further than just the animal itself. You have to worry about the trees around you, the trash around you. Any form of recycling only benefits the earth. I can layer on top of it.
Lily the camel has her own unique reaction.
Her usual response to the enrichment for these pine trees is she frequently chooses to mount them. Since she is a female, it is an odd behavior on her part, especially because she doesn't show it other than this enrichment. But once she gets on top, she just kind of sits there for a moment before getting back up. We go through and we always close them into the shift while we're working in the larger area.
Zookeepers are never in the same area as the bison since they can get aggressive.
They will put their horns underneath of it and buck them upwards.
Nothing black or white about it. The zebras are into the trees too. About 200 animals live here. Most were brought in from other zoos or rescued.
Most of the animals that we have here that come from private people, it's typically let's get the cute and cuddly kitten that's beautiful and fun, and then they grow up to be a nice bobcat and has natural behaviors. Doesn't always work out in a home.
A Christmas tree treat is among the benefits of living at Plumpton Park Zoo. The staff burns them once the animals have their way.
Anything you can do to keep the pollution down in our waterways is going to help.
For Chesapeake Bay Media's Bay Bulletin, I'm Cheryl Costello.